Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam. Hi, Jackie B. How are you? Happy Monday. And let's see. I hope you had a great holiday. Mine with my Mother's Day was so nice. Hello, Nellie Rivers. How are you? How are you? Hoping everyone had a wonderful weekend. I know I'm not usually here on Mondays, but I feel rejuvenated. Let me put you over here. A little bit over here. Yeah. And so, how are things? Well, Monday is usually my day off, like a hairdresser. But I decided, let me jump on here because two things. Fearless Leader has done it again with the attack on Medicaid. And it is an attack on Medicaid. You know, the whole thing is this. And I suspect, first of all, they're getting worse on women. Now, if they're talking about some guy over there, is it Oklahoma, Nebraska, talking about putting through a bill where women are executed for taking the abortion pill. And I'm like, well, that just tells me right there. Now you're trying to kill women and you're going to kill women talking about terminating a fetus. That's a problem. But when the fetus terminates you, that's not a problem. So that tells me that's death by fetus for women, death by pregnancy. And what else is going on here? Oh, now they want the lame to get out and go to work, work for their Medicaid. But they're going to be cutting Medicaid funds too. So I don't know whose bright idea it was to put these people in position. But you know what? Complacency is a very, very expensive thing. Okay, because this is nothing but added suffering. I cannot even. I'm fine. I'm cool. My family is going to be good. Either way we look at it. Because we are not going to be impacted one way or the other. And push come to shove, we will take our daughters and my nieces the hell out of this country. Straight up without a chaser, honey. Ain't playing. Because they're not playing with us. So how much longer? I don't know what else has to happen. But I just keep thinking this. I don't know if I'm thinking it, hearing it, or I'm getting downloads. I have a feeling, a very strong feeling, however, that ICE is about to be dismantled. I'm not bullshitting. I got up in the middle of the night with that. I'm like, okay, like I'm thinking about that foolishness. And I turned over, went to sleep, got up again this morning with that. And I was sitting here and dismantled. ICE is going to be dismantled. Okay, I'll tell them. ICE is going to be dismantled. They are all wrong. When they arrested the Newark mayor, Mr. Baraka, and put hands on those Congress people that were there and had the nerve to be, the installation itself was illegal. That's not what it was supposed to have been used for. And now we're getting into zoning violations. And that's multiple zoning violations. First of all, who said you could have the building or the area, the compound? Second of all, you're doing what? No, this is not a detention center. Oh, that's another violation. That's 2 or 3. Yeah, I just have that feeling. I don't know when it's going to happen. This year. Okay. Oh, yeah. I heard this year. And I tell you, it's going to be some mess. It's going to be some BS right about now. But doggone, I wanted to do the crystal deck, but I've started with the Medicaid. Now, the thing is, yes, I had to take notes. Now they want to force people on Medicaid to go to work. Well,
I didn't know you were
my daughter walks
You
by.
were
I didn't
talking
know you
about a
were
lawyer
alive.
and stuff. I didn't know you were
I'm
alive.
live, babe. I'm live. She goes, "Mom, what you got to eat?
Oh, that's good.
Well, just sit down. And chime in if you feel like it. They can't hear you over there."
Oh.
Hello, everybody. What was I talking about? Oh, that sandwich looks good. Um, and she's going to entice me with lunch. Back to Medicaid. Now I'm like, okay. Uh, Last night, Fearless Leader wrote another executive order to put Medicaid recipients to work. I'm like, Medicaid? Because now I have Medicare. I pay for that. But folks on Medicaid, now many, many moons ago, when I was working as a clinical receptionist, I've done every kind of job, clerical there is, and administrative. I'm like, I only remember the people on Medicaid I remember are children, the elderly, and I mean the elderly. You have to, with canes, and pregnant women who can't work anymore. And oh yeah, the disabled. You can be physically disabled or you can be mentally incapacitated. And I'm like, huh, what do you think you're going to do with all these people and who's going to hire all these people? And where are they going to work? So the practicality of it, this just shows you they're coming in to do a hatchet job. They don't know what they're getting rid of. They don't care. It's just somebody has sent them into just tear it up. Just tear it up, just like you were tearing up paper, without any regard as to who these services go to. So, my question is this is part of the big, beautiful bill. I'm like, oh, here we go. So, my question is this thing really going to pass? It's got to go through Congress, of course. I don't know why it has to go through Congress if it's an executive order. And that's another thing. What? You have to really watch, and I'm really beginning to watch these things here. How things are worded. Now, if it's an executive order, why does it have to go through Congress as a bill? You see what I mean? Weird stuff. Weird stuff. So I'm going to just see. I'm going to ask point blank, what is behind this big, beautiful bill? It's forcing Medicaid recipients to go to work who probably cannot work at all. So they're going to just cut benefits. That's all that is. They're cutting benefits. Because it's not like food stamps where you can work for food stamps. No, this is people who are disabled. Yeah. So what is behind it? Oh, got it. Okay. What's this about? First of all, is it going to pass? Is this Medicaid, is this big beautiful bill regarding Medicaid, that segment, is it going to pass? Is it going to pass? I'm gonna do a Celtic spread, and then I'm gonna pull out the what lies beneath. Yeah, what's behind this? Yes, what lies beneath. Okay. Okay. Overall energy here. No, this is not the Pope. This is the cult. This is the Hierophant. This is the prophet. We'll see. We'll see. What lies behind Medicaid? Here we go. The children. Six of Cups. Celebration, collaboration by the big three. There's more than three. You best believe that. So now they're attacking the children. Now they're attacking the children. It's the women and the children. Hmm, I can't say that on public. Oh, if you could only sit with me at my kitchen table. Because the attack, good morning, beloved. It's an attack on the women and the children. It looks like. Oh no, never mind. I can't. I can't tell you that in public. Never mind. They want the children. They do not want the women. Okay. And here we have Seven of Cups. A lot of confusion. I guess it is a lot of confusion. Like I said, Medicare is for the disabled and the frail elderly. Because believe me, the elderly, the other folks like me, they're out here doing it, man. If they're not cruising somewhere, they're working somewhere so that they can go cruise. And a lot of them have left the country because they've saved up their dollars, or they're doing something online to compensate to get paid for while they travel around the world. So who are they going after? Okay, this is in the future. All right, it's in the future. It's going to move on through. So this daggone bill, this looks like it's going to pass. Okay, this is the wheel of fortune. This is the wheel of change. It's the wheel of change. You know, we know who that is. Redistribution of wealth. Six of coins or pentacles. The redistribution of wealth is they're taking from the poor and giving it to the rich, as opposed to distributing it. Take those taxes from the rich and give it down to the poor for social services. They're doing the opposite. They're wiping out the services. If you and the cat don't stop, I'm sorry. They're wiping out the services and keeping the money for themselves. Okay? Okay, moving right along. And how do I know? Because look who's up here first, but the oligarchy, King of Pentacles. And that's what they're trying to do. And so far, so good. To me, they'll be very satisfied with that. The people will suffer, but we don't count anyway. The only way around this kind of stuff is to make sure you have money that you don't need these services. I kid you not. I have, this is, So basically, they're going after the silent generation because the baby boomers are going to raise hell. Cat. Trying to isolate people. Here's the hermit. They're literally trying to isolate people. Oh, this is so dangerous. And here's the withdrawal. Pull people away. I don't like the sound of this, the look of this. Hopefully that people will be, happy Mother's Day, sweetie. Hopefully that what they're hoping to do they're just trying to pull people out. Again, this is the whole, this trying to pull people. The people who have service, they're taking. What was that? Did you see that? Just go up my stairs with long light. Maybe it was something. Maybe it was a reflection of a car or something. That just looked weird. They're pulling people out of the services or pulling the services and the benefits from the people. That's what they're doing. Jeez, oh whiz. The mental challenge is going to be the strain it puts on other agencies. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. And the emotional challenge, it's got them, well, yeah. People are going to worry. But that's what they want you to do. They want you to worry. They want you to be afraid. They want you upset. But like I said, the silent majority, the silent generation, those left will grin and bear it. If they survive it, the baby boomers are going to raise hell and expose it for what it is. This is this dog eat dog. Who is that group of people? European, Western European, Western or Northern? Only the strongest survive. That group. That group. This is their kind of What the heck is going on around me today? Now, the cat who doesn't talk unless something is bothering him just meowed. But he's upstairs. I think he's at my daughter's door. She locked him out again. But anyway, he hasn't said it again. Um, Folks, we have got to set some serious intentions on this. What do you have, Kristen? Oh, yeah. We have got to really set some serious intentions. I'm trying to come up with something to focus on because it's don't ever try to undo what has been done. Oh, that's the car. That's a truck. I've seen it again. In order to unravel it, we have to, the intention would have to be something like for the happiness and well-being of the happiness and well-being of the people on Medicaid, or for the happiness and well-being of for the nature, the happiness and the well-being of the nation. Special emphasis on now is after Medicaid. What else is that big beautiful? I've got to look up that big beautiful bill. For the wealth, that's what we're going to focus. Our focus is on the happiness and well-being, or the well-being and the happiness of the nation. There's nothing negative in that. And we don't want to create, we don't want to give it any force or any power. So we're going to focus on happiness and well-being of the nation, well-being and happiness, whichever way you want to go. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. Somebody going somewhere, or hold on a second. We're talking about, yeah, they've got to make some more decisions to see this through. It's not, whoa, wait, okay, hold on. Okay, Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. This is another setup to move certain things in place. Another setup to move certain things in place. That's what the big, beautiful bill is about. Yeah. And that's why he's moving fast, again, with the executive orders. But he is being slowed down to a standstill. Okay? Temperance and the Two of Swords. I'm sorry. Because it is, oh wow. It's become so obviously clear now that the hidden influences around his decisions and his executive orders are coming from afar. Foreign influences. I mean, yeah, regardless of how hidden it is, you see the priestess there, high priestess there, and the money, it's obvious where it's coming from. And look at this. With the new partnerships, there's conflict with the new partnerships already, which has caused regret. That was Five of Cups. And now there's a reevaluation, Seven of Pentacles, of the whole scenario. They're going to, and now it's almost like the pushback has become so strong that they have to start all over again. Ace of Wands. I'm talking about T-Rump and the crew. Now they're finding that, what else have they, oh shucks. What else has Dodge screwed up here? Doge. Something I saw in a headline yesterday. No matter. Now, the money's being taken away. Let's just say, with Musk gone, they're trying to hold their own. This is a coup. This is really a coup. And here we have Seven of Wands. Yeah, but it's a fight. It's a fight going on. And this whole idea of they're going to just do what they want to do. And throw pennies at the populace is going to come to a screeching halt because the truth is coming out. Now they've gone, instead of taking the whole Social Security benefits check to people who are behind with their tuition loans. They will only take 50% of it. I'm like, these fools are going to get people thrown out of their own homes or thrown out of those, what do you call them? Assisted living homes. Assisted living doesn't take half your check, it takes it all. That's going to be a battle. That's going to be a battle right there. Oh, now, and look at this. You're going to have some announcements where somebody's going to go to, there's a lawsuit, another lawsuit pending, and it's going to be announced. And we're going to find out who the big three are specifically because they're going to be named in the lawsuit. I can't wait for that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Again, it's this whole fake it's an attack on the family. That whole family thing was a front in the first place. It's an attack on the children, it's an attack on the family. And you've gotten a snow job done here. Here's the moon. Oops. The moon and the Knight of Cups. Money stopped for the children. So any money for the children, any services for the children have been stopped by law and judgment. Yeah, they stopped that. Ooh, woo. That's a stoppage right there. Oh no, you're going to stop that. You're not going to give these kids. Women and children get nothing. So if you're out there pregnant or a single mom, good luck to you. You're going to have to get on the stick, man. Hustle, hustle, hustle. And look at this. Oh, wow. Especially after Mother's Day, too. Speaking of Mother's Day, I'm sure you can't hear what I'm hearing right about now. I had to shut my door. God bless this situation. There's not a Monday goes by when the mothers come to pick up the kids from the baby daddy, children's fathers, when there's not an argument. Sometimes it's the children's mother, sometimes it's the other girlfriend. I'm too old for that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. But I have to mind my own business. But anyway, but that cramps my style now. You can't enjoy the sounds of the birds outside. Yeah, the birds are still chirping. But anyway, I digress. But like I said, they were after the women and children. The secrets are coming out. They have done some things. We have the Queen of Cups. Here are the secrets. Now, because of the secrets, or maybe this is a Queen of Cups coming out with some questions, coming out very aggressively. It could be mothers. Mothers having enough. They're coming out. They're going to blow things up. Not necessarily literally though, but they've had it. They've had it. Especially with this guy who wants to execute women who've taken an abortion pill. Go get them, girls. Go get them. And this is the energy you use. That's the Queen of Wands, because that's nothing more than trying to kill women off through pregnancy. And one thing women do is get pregnant, right? But they're going to try to end that. They're going to end you via that. Allegedly. Mm-hmm. Now, what am I? Look at this. What did I just say? What did I just say? Look at this. Now look at these three cards. You have the Lovers, and you have the Magician, that's the master manipulator, and you have the Woman. It's almost as though they're trying to make women go away. Six of Swords. And here's the Empress. Ooh! And the Nine of Swords in this case is about abortions, terminations. Yeah, about terminations, and the whole thing is getting ready to bounce off. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable at all because you are going to kill some people, and that's just what that is. And then you're going to have a bigger problem. This has been going on for a whole 30 minutes. So help me God if they come in front of my door with this foolishness. I'm sorry, folks. I got my windows closed, which are very good windows. They insulate from noise. And I've got my door closed, which is also a very good insulator from the noise outside. And her mouth, her voice is, I understand, sweetheart. That ain't how you handle it. But that's how you handle it when you're that age, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't. Hold on. I mean, that's impacting my readings. Hold on. I started off with Palo Alto. Tarot team, I'm getting ready to do Sage. Halak, Nazaziel, Aziel. Surround this reading, surround me, surround my home, surround my loved ones in and outside of the home, surround my neighbors from any more volatile energy. You hear the birds. Good. She going in. She going down the street. Keep it from us. Keep that energy. Not even transmute. Just keep them away from here. God knows, girl, I understand what you're talking about, what you're fussing about, and what you're cussing about. But baby, you don't handle it like that. You just walk away. Just walk away, girl. Just walk away. Just walk away. And this has happened when somebody has been feel they've been hoodwinked or deceived. Okay, when they come after your ass, it ain't no fun. I don't want to be a part of it. Been there, done that. I'm not judging. Been there, done that myself. Now I don't want to be bothered with the whole scenario. All right, where were we? Recovering. Okay, now what's happening here? We have a recovering military person. We have a recovering king of swords. I don't know who this is. Is this? Hold on a second. This is a weakened king. Has has he taken a spill or something? This talks about his recovery from a weakness. This is talking about his recovery. In this case, he's King of Swords, Gemini. Something's wrong with him. And I don't mean, well, we all know something's wrong with him. But I'm not talking about the greed. I'm talking about health-wise. This is interesting. It's not just, it might be a whole psychological thing. I don't know. It's a whole being thing because he's still in I'm the king mode. And yet, oh, wow. Look, oh, my goodness. Yeah, here we go. He is Gemini, so he's playing dual role. Okay. But this is like, wow. This is I am the king. I reign. I'm the star. It's like he goes in and out. I get things done, King of Wands. And yet, there's still some disappointment in the White House. Well, I guess you have disappointment. The White House is a disappointment. But it's like in and out. and the whole world sees it, and the world sees it, and they're waiting to see what he does next. That's the world, and these are two major arcana. The hangman. You know how people play crazy, but they're like crazy like a fox. That's what this is. Crazy like a fox. Gonna play crazy like a fox till it wins all the. This is the money. This is the oligarchy over here, the pentacles. That's the victory. Well, I would say you probably got some things done, but you got to pay it all back. Yeah, because he's given confusion, manipulation, all that crazy whack stuff. Planting seeds of this is for you. You people will be fine. I'm doing this for you. We're going to make the United States the best country in the world. We're going to bring back manufacturing. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. This is for you. No, it's not. Look what came behind it. I'll do it one at a time. The betrayal, Ten of Swords, the sneaking around, and the separation. The heartbreaking separation. And the whole, what is it all about? Money. So, let's ask this. Pendulum time. And you know how I do trust this pendulum. This Medicaid back to work thing. Is Trump going to get this Medicaid back to work bill passed? Good. No. Mm-mm. He doesn't even know who's getting Medicaid. How are you going to send an elder out there who might be in their 80s or 90s? How are you going to send an infant out to work? How are you going to send somebody else who may not have the mental capacity to follow instructions? How are you going to get them to work? You can't. How are you going to send a pregnant woman back to work and she's supposed to be on bed rest until she delivers? What if she delivers a child who is defective? Oh, well, you know what I mean. Mentally deficient or physically deficient. What if she's mentally or physically deficient? That's another thing I don't hear anything about. And that has been my concern for quite some time. Women who were mentally deficient as children are now mentally deficient adults. Who is taking care of them? I guess to a certain degree, you can take care of yourselves, to a certain degree with the proper assistance. But that assistance is coming from the government. Families don't live forever. So he's playing with all of that. Can't worry about that either. Oh, here's something. Good gracious, there's a second male voice out there. Don't get her started, please. Oh, thank goodness. I still can't open my door right now. And it is a beautiful sunny day outside. The bluest sky, the greenest grass. The trees are like, I'm a tree. And those damn fools out there fussing and cussing. He's playing stupid, of course. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about your baby mama. Oh, shit. God, that's what she said. That's what he said. And I hear this. I'm like, oh, let me get up here and close this door right now. I should not hear your argument verbatim while I don't know where they are. That's the strength. Yeah, I went out to peek for it. I didn't see a single soul. I just heard it. I'm like, where are these people? Never mind. So I'm going to ask my neighbors who was out there arguing, because I couldn't see a single soul. But the arguing was hot and heavy. The trees were getting in the way. I couldn't see feet. I couldn't see anybody. Why you got to be swinging on me? Oh my God. I couldn't even see the room for that because you have to have space to swing. I couldn't see it. Okay, clear. Um, yeah, how about that? You don't want to do a reading on them? Nah, that's tacky. I might do one later. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, let's look at the uh, Social Security benefits and the tuition loans. Are they going to successfully take Social Security benefits for us to pay student loans? Yes, they are. Okay. Are they going to take this 100%? That might be one of my neighbors. That is one of my neighbors. Give me a second. Hey, I'm online now, but who was out there fighting? I couldn't see a person.
Next door to me.
Oh my God. Okay. Can I call you back?
Yeah, call me back.
Okay, bye-bye. Is everything okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. How about next door? Is she calm? Has she calmed down?
I guess so. I don't see him right now.
Yeah. Okay. I don't hear. I had to shut my door and my window. Okay. Talk to you later.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. Now we know that hasn't happened in a while. Okay, with them. Okay, where was I? Oh, they're gonna take the benefits from Social Security. Um. Oh well. Oh well. So that's gonna pass. Is there anything else I wanted to? Let me look. Let's see what's going on with you folks. Obviously, I'm not gonna be on here this long because it's been a half an hour already. And I'm almost ready to fly. Let's see. So let's take it on up to the live chat. Yes, hello. Yes, indeed. Roland Pogue. Hello. How are you? I said hello to Miss Nellie, Jackie B. Oh, I had a wonderful. My daughter fixed me a shrimp omelet. It's on my not my YouTube, but my Facebook page. Yeah, it was delicious. I had to take a picture of that. That was pretty. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Carmen. Happy belated Mother's Day back to you. If you're a mom, if you haven't, you mothered somebody. Okay. Hello, Barbara. Good morning. Good morning. Chikanda. Good morning. Salutations, Grand Rising. Oh, I was up at 5 this morning. Don't ask me why. Yeah, Grace. Ice, the real ICE. Ice is. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know how they're going to deal with that border business. But I guess just put some soldiers down there like they should have done in the first damn place. It's coming. And is what's triggered it is when they put their hands on the mayor and those two congressional people. Now um, they've crossed the branches, they've crossed branch lines, and they've crossed from federal into local lines. So they could see that. Well, what can I say? What can I say? To me, as far as I'm concerned, it looks like allegedly. To me, I wondered what in the hell. All right, his removal is one thing, but he's gonna get his entire administration moved right on up, right along with him. But anyway, pretend that they had no authority whatsoever, and they didn't have any authority to arrest that judge. See, they're feeling themselves now. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling yeah. But you stink. You stink. Okay. They smelling themselves. They're feeling themselves. All kinds of keep on. All this is being recorded. Every bit of it is being watched. And now the DOJ is investigating. What is they investigating? Do you remember a while back when somebody broke into this judge's house? I think this was in Jersey too. It was that makes me wonder too. It was a judge. and they opened fire. They came to kill her, but killed her son instead. That was one. DOJ is now looking into that as some type of. They're tying it into politics. I'll say it like that. And then I started wondering about which it was a congressman, a black congressman, that was gunned down. I think in her household or in her parking lot. They said her boyfriend did that. I'm not sure if the DOJ is looking at that, but they are taking second looks at these murders now. Mm-hmm. If they find out, that's going to be interesting to see what they find out. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Pretend dice. Yeah, they are pretend dice. They won't show their faces. But remember those clowns that went over there, that little place in Ohio, and got their asses handed back to them by the neighborhood? They were just like them. So that lets them know you don't bring your ass down here looking like some like you trying to rob a jewelry store or something. No, we got something for you, and we know who you are. And we're not, there are some places where they can go in, but they're not coming out. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, Renee D. How are you, Barbara? Yeah, it's on its way out. It is. They have no authority, and see, they're trying to get rid of due process, because in due process, number one, you have to file charges. Number two, you have to show who you're charging. They have to go to court. Yeah. Number three, you have to go to court, and then whatever needs to be determined is determined. Then, no, they want to wipe all that out and just pick people up off the street in the United States of America. Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead. Some people aren't compliant, and some people will boosh. I mean, hell, they know who to play with, and they're going after people who don't want any trouble because they don't want to be found in here because they have immigration status problems. But folks who've been here for a while, who not even considered immigrant, immigrant, this mother, pow, come in my neighborhood like that. Yeah, we had two people, they've since been jailed, who tried to take the grid down from up the street. They thought they were going to come. I said, oh my God, you going to take the grid down, blacking out this neighborhood, and think you're going to go down and shoot up the neighborhood without getting shot back? All they have to hear is that, oh, you hear what they got? Yeah, let's go get ours. They picked him up so fast, it wasn't funny. I would still like to know, how did he know it was those two? Never said. Picked them up. They picked them up, put them in jail so fast. And I know what it was, because what are you doing, cat? Excuse me. He just knocked something down. What have you done? Don't come in here sheepish. Well, I'll get to that later. You everything but his bowl. Okay, where was I? This is not the area. This is not the city. If you think, because you whatever you MAGA, that you're going to come up in here and shoot at anything and not be carried out. Hell, they don't even want to call martial law up in here. You know why? Because they may not get them tanks back. I mean, these guys, I meet them on the corner. They're old enough to be my sons and my grandsons, and to me, they're sweet as pie. But you threaten them, I'm out. I'm going undercover. I know what's getting ready to go down. But anyway, what else is going on? Who else is here? Oh, yeah, ICE. Yeah. Barbara Bias says, yes, I too believe ICE is on its way out, and some of them will possibly yeah. Oh, you can sue them now individually. Yes. Yeah, possibly face serious charges for breaking the constitutional rights of individuals. Yeah. And add to that kidnapping and whatever else, maybe even trafficking. Terrorist behavior. Hey, Camello. Jackie B says, if it does pass, so many more people. Yes. And they'll be unalive because they don't have the money for their prescriptions, doctor's visits. And a lot of those kids, a lot of those people are going to be kids. Because the most of the people, when I was working in that clinic, they were children. As a matter of fact, I think they were all children under the age of 12. And so I don't know what they think they're doing. That, oh boy. Hi, Karen. Oh, how about that jet from Qatar or Qatar? How do you pronounce that? Now, is that yes? Unless he's changed that too and didn't tell anybody, you're getting a free jet from Qatar. Oh, we're checking it for listening devices and a blah blah. You're not supposed to have it in the first place. So that's more evidence. Hey, Kristen Ford, how are you? Kyle, oh, okay. Aria, hello. Sweetie said, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, sweetie. Happy Mama's Day to you too, or Mother to Be's Day. Fugly, seriously, yes. Well, because of, see, this is this whole thing. I hate to sound thuggish, but I'm gonna tell you point blank: when you have lulled the masses, the whole population, to be nonviolent, and then you come in with the heavy violence, or not even heavy violence. Where's that population going to? It's not going to do anything but lay down and let you walk all over them. And that's one thing. And the reason, and that's another thing, because you have been taught and trained to be nonviolent. Because you have been taught to be, if you're nonviolent, you're compliant. And as I have said before, violence is as American as apple pie. Okay, Malcolm. Yeah, I got that from Malcolm. Malcolm. Okay. But you have, now it's discovered that you not have just physical violence, but you have psychological or emotional violence. You have financial violence. You have political violence. You have, what the hell else? How about even educational violence? When you're taught lies, you have religious violence. The violence never stopped. In thousands of years, it has never stopped. But see, some forms, like you can't go setting people, you can't set women on fire for being a witch anymore, or for being good with herbs. You can't set women on fire or hang them or drown them and take their lands anymore, because they were never married. They inherited their monies from their lands from their parents, from their fathers. And see, that was big in the United States and in England. Forced marriages, forced pregnancies, forced heirs. And the whole purpose behind that was to steal her resources, the resources of a woman who had something. Can't do that anymore legally. But now look what you have, these, what you call them, romance scandals, romance scams, where they're killing them anyway and finding ways to take their assets. It's the same thing. History is just, it's not even repeating itself. It never stopped. It never really stopped. So that's how, because we're sitting here waiting for somebody to do something for us. And that's the problem. We're still sitting waiting for somebody to do something for us. My attack is like, give it the intention. Change the intent. Block that intent, because they intend to take over everything and kill everybody off to get them out of the way. My intent is for the well-being, the wellness, the well-being and happiness in spite of it. And no, that's not a Pollyanna attitude. It's a counterproductive. It's counterproductive, because we can see just how far the vitriol, the hatred against women, the hatred against anybody who does not look like, who is not a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant male. And that's what it is. You throw Catholic in there too, because I've recognized some things with the whole abortion thing, and they're not telling these women that when I was in Catholic school, and this is my prejudice, but this is what it is. When I was in Catholic high school, they told us point blank that if you got yourself pregnant and you were having difficulties with the pregnancy and the choice came for the baby or you are to pick that baby to survive and you are supposed to die. That's what they taught us. And being 70s girls, what did the girls tell them? Bullshit. I sat there appalled. I was like, I know for a few days. That was in religious class. Religion class. I will never forget that, but I have seen that played, that theme played over and over and over again. It was ridiculous. And I mean, that theme, okay. Remember Ms. Magazine? Probably not. Back in the 70s, there was Ms. Magazine. They got a hold of a series of court cases where women's families filed lawsuits on wrongful death lawsuits against Catholic hospitals for letting the women die. We're talking about wives and mothers. Those husbands went after those religious hospitals. Those parents of the woman who died, and some women who did survive but who have been sterilized. From that point, they took the uterus out because they waited too damn long, and then they went after and won. And they usually did this stuff. They didn't do this stuff in the cities. They did this stuff out in the rural areas where you might have one hospital for 50 miles. And that's what they did. And in one of the cases, the judge told me, if you can't provide full medical services, you don't need to be in the medical field. And that's what I remember that. I remember that. And I've never forgotten. And I'm like, damn, what were they thinking? But that's where they pull it. They pull it on the least of us. So when the least of us are hurting or suffering, you've got to look out for the least of us because, well, even for selfish reasons, we're next. We're next. We're always next. Moving right along. What else is going on? Mm-hmm. You see cat energies? Kristen, I have this little guy now. He's up here at my foot here. He's being good. He astral projects. If he's downstairs and doesn't feel like coming upstairs and wants to see what I'm doing upstairs, I see his, like, wait a minute. What? I know I left you downstairs. Oh, look at it. I see his spirit walking right on in. I come downstairs. He's right where I left him. He does it all the time. Yeah. A lot of cat energies. When we were first introduced, he came into, his mother brought him, got through the apartment. It was an apartment patio door. It was open. Ran in him, and my daughter says she ran into the apartment, ran past her with him in her mouth and dropped him in my shoes in the closet. She said she got her out and then shut the door, but she kept the baby, the kitten, and we nursed him. Now he had to think about 3 or 4 other siblings that looked just like him, but different colors. And we moved from that area and to another area, and I saw them. They were wild. They were feral. I saw them in the new apartment. I'm like, oh boy. They would come to play with him. They would come to play. So yes, I've got cat energies all around me. We're cat people. We're dog people too. We just like cats and dogs. Haven't tried the birds yet though. Hi, Shirley Trupp. Good morning. Good morning. I had a wonderful Mother's Day. Thank you. And I wish the same for you. You saw that. What did you see, Kristen? Yeah, this is him we're talking about you. Get your paw out my tote bag. What are you after? What are you doing? Always curiosity cat. Okay. Hi, Jenna. How are you? I had a wonderful Mother's Day, and I hope you all had the same great fun yesterday, whether your mothers or not. Great fun. Hey, Charlotte. Good morning. Grand Rising. Ilana, good morning. It's afternoon now. Oh, I got in early. Sheila, hi. Okay. Yes, we have to because these. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get down to. I'll get down there. Wait a minute. Kamoya's getting ready to go off. He's going off here. What's going on? Good morning, everyone. I could really use some prayers. May the blessings be, Sheila. Intent. What is your intention? It's okay. Let's all intend for Sheila's happiness. Let's take in about 3 big breaths through the nose. Hold it for 3 seconds. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds hold, 3 seconds out. Let's do this with the intention for Sheila's happiness. Okay. Let's begin. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Again, breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. One last time. Sheila, I want you to do the same thing for yourself, but instead of 3 times, do it 5 times. So on the count of 5. And you might want to do it 5 times to the count of 5. That should help. That should ground you so that you have the clarity that you need to make the decisions that you need to make. Okay, much love, dear. Hi, Carol Newsom. How are you? Oh, good. I'm so glad you couldn't hear that, Carol. That was a mess. Hi, Julie Saint. Yeah, lack of his hope. Yeah, Camellia is coming. It's coming. Joyce says, you look okay. Okay, this regime is so. Yeah, it is such a thing. It is such a vibe, and it's the wrong one. What about wine box wine? What? What about wine box Janine? I don't know what that is. Renee, did you just pass me a beer this early in the morning? I'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, we do bust back. We bust back, yeah. And they know it too. But they think that's why he wants to open Alcatraz and ship out American citizens. Oh, they're criminals, but no due process. See, without the process, you don't know who's. They just pick you up off the street. And I don't think they're gonna. I don't think that's gonna fly in here. As soon as they see all this face covered up, these folks are gonna go off. Mm-hmm. Realness with Mr. Rowe. Well, hello there. Morning. Good morning. Okay. Per Malcolm, we've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. Yes. Camellia says, I'm seeing more women at the range. Yes. Ladies protect. You have to. It's like that now. Yeah. Hi, Carrie. Okay. Good afternoon. They have not 2,000 years. Ooh. Well, I was, dear. I was born into the Catholic Church from a whole family of Baptists. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why. Well, religion is masculine and spirituality is the feminine. And since they have deliberately pushed the Holy Spirit out of the church, that's what they get. That's what has happened. That's why I left the church. I said, no, ain't no spirit in here. Ain't no nothing. You done gotten rid of the Holy Spirit. I don't care what you say. I don't care what's in your prayer. You have literally gotten rid of the Holy Spirit. And I was a kid. I was like, what? How they do? That was also around the time when I found out I was supposed to die if I had a bad pregnancy. No, it was much easier for me to change religions. Oh my God. Barbara talking about the rhythm method. Yes. Yeah. Oh, how about that? Okay. Yeah. Barbara and I the same age then. Yeah. A lot of those rhythm babies. Hey, I think I'm one, but who knows? Yes, indeed. I'm one. You're welcome, Sheila. You're welcome. Yeah. Well, there's Teresa. Mm-hmm. Appointed who to some what cabinet? Who knows? Who cares? Good morning. Good morning. Overcast in the northwest today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, otherwise, how are you doing, Teresa? Mm-hmm. How is it over there? Mm. That spooky music. Oh my God. Did you who I was watching something? Oh my goodness. I was watching something on YouTube on the music created by Diddy, how it was recorded at 440 hertz, and it was gangster rap, and it was done to now this is what I heard allegedly done. It was allegedly created that way so it could be aimed at young black men and boys to induce them into violence to create crimes so that they can fill the new privatized jail centers, detention centers. I'm like, if that, you heard the same thing, Jackie B. I can't remember where I saw it, but I'm like, now that what we know and what we see every day, that makes perfect sense. So Diddy he was in distribution. That's all he's into. But he should still know where the bodies are buried. What, you have eaten and you've gone in there and knocked something off my bookcase, haven't you? What did you knock off my bookcase? Cat's giving me that look. And okay, hold on a second. Give me a minute, so folks. I'll be right back. I have to attend to him. It'll only take a minute or less. Let's go. Come on. Get you something to eat. Come on. Or have you make a grand mess in here. What the heck, kid? What? How? Kid? I knew you had done something. I knew it. You get the ant out of there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Okay, I see what happened, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, don't worry about that water. I'll catch it. Okay. Alrighty. Evidently. Okay, I'm back, folks. Yeah. Evidently, there were ants. There was an ant in his bowl, and he was trying to get the ant. He was too full. He had knocked the food out of his bowl, and he was going to put more food in his bowl, but his food was up on the third top rack in the chair. I have a baker's rack. He jumped up on that, but he couldn't get the food out. So that was the big noise that we heard. Okay. Yeah, life with cats. I knew something was up. When he comes over to me and puts his paw on my knee, I'm like, oh, I got to take a look. I got to see what's going on now. This is serious. Okay. Otherwise, he don't care. Hello, Andy B. The cat is innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, okay. And so now he has his water and chased the ants away. And so, yeah, we got an ant problem now. Okay, well, I'll deal with that. I'll contact maintenance. But anyway, so you won't feed me? I'll fix you. Yes. You have a dog? Oh, what kind of dog, Sheila? Oh, yeah, because I'd like both of them, but I need a much bigger place. And I'm not walking the dog. I want to let the dog out. Dog, come out, come back home. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Carrie, what you Barbara talking about? Oh, oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. Doing it dirt. Folks, you have any more questions for me? Oh, a lab, a black one too. Oh, she's big and she's probably full of love. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bree. Oh, she is a real blessing. Oh, God bless Bree. Yeah, let Bree comfort you, Sheila. Yes. 8 cats and they mysteriously fall or disappear. Oh. Oh, things they do. Wow. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Do they have a little cubby hole or something where they stash their stuff, your stuff? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's when animals help us stay grounded. And that's their purpose. They are here to give us love, the unconditional kind, not the kind we see in the movies or on TV and no longer hear about in the music. That's the under the bed. Yep, 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 yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice, Carrie. That's protector. Yeah. What about that jet? Okay, come on. You know that jet ain't right. They're looking for hearing devices and all kinds of things right about now. Is he going to really take that jet? Yeah, from Qatar? That is influence peddling like the old fashioned influence in the face, right in our face. And that's the thing. In our face, it is. I'm giving you this for that. What was he in the let me see what he was supposed to be doing with Qatar. That's a down payment on something. Isn't it nice? How long will he be? Something's going to shake this up in August, September, Sheila. I don't know what it is though. I mean, he just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. But he could choose the wrong group to mess with and get and call and ended up being a bloodbath in the middle of the streets. That's what they're hoping not to happen. But I think some of that is inevitable. What have I done with the pendulum? Right here. Hold on a second. Um, is some decision made by uh, President Trump going to cause an outright battle in the streets? Bloodshed in the streets. Hmm. Riots. That's what they're riots. Will the riots in the streets cause him to be removed from office? Will the riots in the streets? No. Mm. Will there be a civil war in the streets of the United States caused by Trump? Oh, it's time to strap up, folks. Yes. It says yes, allegedly. Will that get him removed from office? Will causing a war amongst the citizens get him removed from office? Hmm. Will there be gunplay in the streets because of Trump? No. Uh, will it have something to do with Congress, Capitol? Will there be some type of malfeasance in the Capitol that causes Trump's removal? You don't know. It doesn't know. Let's see if we can. I'm going to see what, since we have all this, let's see. What would cause his absolute removal from the White House. I'm going to try with the what lies beneath. What lies beneath? What would cause Trump to be removed from office? Because he's already talked smack about the Constitution and he's still there. So that didn't work. What will cause his removal and the removal of his entire administration from the White House? What will cause Trump's removal from the White House? Okay, let's see what this says. Okay. Once upon a time, a fabrication, some type of fabrication. Are we going to find somebody's doing drugs? I don't know what this is about. Or they're going to fabricate. Here we have a hater. What are they going to do? Call somebody, set somebody up with drugs or call somebody? Oh, caught up. They're going to plant drugs on the wrong person. Caught up. Finding evidence, getting caught cheating. Who are they going to do that to? Somebody's going to be, it's a scandal. It's another scandal. I don't know how or who cares around his promiscuity, if he can even still handle it that way. Now that's what this says. Okay. I don't know. But they when it hits, they know they messed up. So that's according to what's behind. I mean, that was kind of, that would get anybody else out. Well, it didn't get Clinton out, but okay. Let me use the golden tarot. Excuse me. What will cause Trump to be removed from the White House? Well, I'm not talking illness. What other decision is he going to make that or action that he's going to take to get removed from the White House? What is he going to take to get him removed? Or when I should say, when is he removed from the White House? When is he going to be removed from the White House? That's it? Okay. Stalemate. There's a stalemate. Two of Swords. It's to someone's satisfaction. A stalemate is to somebody's satisfaction here. Whoever this queen is this Bondi? Ooh, this is betrayal. Oh, wow. He's going to double cross the wrong one and it's going to be on. It's going to be over. That's the Tower. So while he's sitting high on the hug, well, not high on the hug, but while he thinks he has won, that's when he gets brought down. And he'll be brought down. Look at this. Emperor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll be fighting on both sides. This, I don't know what this is. Hold on. Let me see one more card. I ain't showing me nothing. Where are my other ones? Here. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm pulling out the hands. And I'm going to clarify. Okay. Let's clarify. The Queen of Cups, the betrayal, and the tower. You guys, y'all move over. Just move over. Queen of Cups, betrayal, and what is this about? You know, these clarifications are interesting. What is this about? What is this about? Queen of Cups, give us clarity. Backstabbing, Queen of Cups, and the Tower. Very easily, he could have backstabbed the wrong female or double-crossed the wrong female. There you go, double-crossed the Supreme Court. Let's see. Or his staff, what do you call chief of staff? What is this? He will be removed when? Oh, 3 cards popped out. Hold on a second. We have the 4 of Cups. Oh, somebody's going to say 4 Cups. Page of Swords. You know what? This can also be... I have no idea. I don't know who that is. I know no one in Florida. Oh, yeah, I do, but I have to... Not right now. And this is the hanged person. This is somebody's... Okay. Let me keep going. Put these here. So we have... Yeah, that's just... The disappointing announcement, disappointing report, podcast on a hanged one. You know, this damn fool just might 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Nine of Cups and a 3 of Pentacles. It's just satisfying somebody. You know, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. This is going back to the cult mess. And here we have the Death card. You know, if he passes that bill, or that bill gets passed where these women are going to be arrested and executed for taking that abortion bill, that will set it off. That will set it completely off. Let's look at that. That will be, they think they're going to have a quiet protest. Not after that. Not after that, because they'll have nothing to lose. Because you're going to be talking about somebody's daughter, somebody's granddaughter, somebody's child, somebody's wife. Let's look at the bill. Where is, or if it passes. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, shucks. Okay, what do you call that? Abortion pill bill. Come on, get out of here. Okay. Not abortion pool. Damn, come on. Oh, come on. Wait a minute there. Okay, I don't know where. Is that in Louisiana? Laws by the state. Oh, good gracious. Abortion pill legislation. This is bigger than I expected. Okay. Legislation related to okay. To execute. Let's see. If that thing flies, ooh. Execute women. What state? Well, I don't want no. Give me the news. Okay, let's see. Okay, GOP lawmakers. Oh, okay. Hold on. The Guardian is talking about state lawmakers. Okay, treat abortion as a homicide. Wait, get out of here. What day is this? No, that's too far. This is I see it's red states. A slew of bills. Okay, this is too old. I knew I saw it in the news myself. Okay, PBS. When is this? This is, oh, that's old too. February. But at least they have some states. These are the red states. Get out of here. I'm not interested in subscribing. God, I hope it's not the neighbors. Okay. Oklahoma. Was it Oklahoma, Nebraska? Set up a test of laws. Yes, I'm online. Oh boy. Okay, that's too much. It's too many. It's too many. I think that guy was from Oklahoma. I'm not sure. Let's ask, will the abortion pill, what did you found out what it is? Okay. There's a bill out there. I should start writing things down again. There's a bill out there that will have women arrested and executed for taking the abortion pill. Okay. Is that going to pass into law? That's what we need to know. Is that going to pass into law? Is that... Oh, why am I doing it? I think it's Oklahoma. I don't need cards for that. Will that pass into law? Be still. Will the abortion pill that will have women arrested or put to death be passed into law? That's what's going to do it. They're going to pass that into law. This is about the abortion pill. And if you leave the town and come back, they will arrest you for. And my question is, how the hell they know you? What's going on? What are you going out of town for anyway? So that means access to your medical records. That's what's going to break it. Those red states. That's when these women go, oh, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Because they're still attacking women. And I don't know why the women haven't just gone buck fucking wild on that ass anyway, because I'm sure some of these women are privileged and they have money and they can do some things. Call in some markers. Force people into resigning. and getting the hell out of Dodge, getting the hell out of the politics altogether. So what is the outcome if once that bill, the Oklahoma abortion pill bill, goes into effect? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? And no, we are not above violence. Don't think about, no. They will know. And see, they're not going to be protesting in the street. They'll catch these people right there at the restaurant, right there at their front door. What is the outcome? And things can get ugly. What is the outcome if that bill is passed, the abortion pill bill is passed? Let's say Oklahoma or wherever, in the red states. What's the outcome? What is the outcome? Yes. Oh, now they're going to reevaluate it. They're going to reevaluate. I wonder why. Slowly. Trying to find calmer ground. That means if they're going to have to find calmer ground, that means what I said. The girls are going to go fucking wild over this. And the cost, how much is it going to cost? I don't know how they would call in the markets, ladies. Those of you in power. Decisions have to be made. Is it going to be worthwhile? Is it going to be worth it? Things will happen very quickly. And then all they will run out of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be brought to, something is going to go wrong with that. And it will be brought to an immediate halt. An immediate halt. Yeah, because you're going to catch up with the wrong daughter. It will be exposed for what it is. It will be exposed for what it is. Whoa, wow. Hold on, what's the other one? Oh, somebody gets a phone call. Somebody. Okay, look, I'm still pulling cards, and I mean, like, wow. It's going to hit the fan. Once it's exposed, it's going to be exposed for what it's supposed to be and what it is. It's exposed. And it's going to be extraordinarily disruptive because you're going to end up having probably to imprison every goddamn woman in the state. Young woman. That's what's going to happen. The secrets are going to be coming out. Secrets will be out. There will be a call. Women will be leaving the country. Didn't expect this. Okay, this is women leaving the country. Leaving. The world is upside down. To get the abortions. Oops, turned the wrong thing upside down. Okay. This makes sense. Total instability for that state. They're going to lose people. They're going to lose the tax base. The women will leave. The women will just withdraw and leave. They asked for it. And when they leave, there won't be a damn thing for them to do. There's nothing they can do. They will leave the red states. Look at that. Look, what made them happy? Now they're worried about. They tried it. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's weird. Let me tell you something that looks really, really weird. Yeah, this manipulation, trying to force pregnancies on. That's not forcing. That's a the 10 of cups. Okay, you can't manipulate a family. This is a forced pregnancy. That's all it is. That's like rape. Um. Mm-hmm. By law, they're gonna force pregnancies. And no, you're not, buddy. Let me tell you something. And I have not. I see it and I don't see it. But I was watching a video. Let me tell you something. What they're not thinking of is women leaving them, leaving completely. And in certain neighborhoods on this side of town, it was pointed out there are no women in the neighborhood. Now, you may have of childbearing age, they have gone. You have grandma. Grandmas and granddad might still be here. Mom and dad might still be here. But the young women of childbearing age, once you, I haven't even seen any on this side of the main road. And I saw that in one of those, I can't remember his name. I would have given him a shout out. He's a guy, he does little video exposés on the different Black neighborhoods in the country. And he's been here twice already. No, 3 times, because one of the times he was up in what you call Walbrook Junction. And over here, he's been up there at, I don't know what you call that area. It's still Southwest Baltimore, West Baltimore to Southwest Baltimore. He's done the same thing. But even in East, over here, no women. So it looks like those red states are going to find out what it really means to be male dominant. Because the girls are going to leave and they're going someplace safe. And when they leave, they're going to go and work where they can be safe. They're going to work where they can get their maternity benefits. They're going to work where they can get their termination benefits. They're going to work where they can get their health benefits. And so that will be the new tax base. They will lose. That's interesting. Bottom of the deck shows. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is. There. What? Ants. Oh, got to get rid of these ants. So I have ants. Ants in my cards. Okay, it's time to get the little ant things. And look at this. They are going, and they're celebrating. They're going where they can. They're going where the money is. They're going where they can study. Here we go. They're withdrawing from their state and going to a new one. That's what they get. That's what they get. And they're not coming back. Well, that was interesting. They got it coming. So they can pass those crazy laws if they want to. And history tells on them every time. So we'll see. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see what oh, wow. Okay. Now, they're going to catch the White House with its pants down looking absolutely stupid. White House, the oligarchs. I don't know. I've never seen a Knight of Swords reversed. Let me see what that means. I know if it's upright, there are going to be answers. I mean, somebody's coming for answers. But if it's upside down, nobody's coming for answers, huh? Okay. Let's search. Knight of Swords. Reversed. Well, it won't be long now. Oh, come on, come on, come on. The Knight of Swords in reverse shows great intolerance and efficiency as well as a lot of power. This card has many motives but no sense of direction, sometimes leading them to make stupid mistakes and drag others down with them. Their ideas are often filled with no visible organization or thought. They are probably unorganized and unsure of what they really want to accomplish. The concept of reverse of the Knight of Swords suggests that it's still a long way to go to gain valuable life experience. You will need to face obstacles along the way. They are going to look like complete dumbasses and lose money. That's what that means. Wow. And they're going to be stuck like that for a while. People are going to go celibate. Those who are still there, those women are going celibate. Look at this. And all the fancy words of love are going to be turned upon no, they're going to, damn, they're going to look like it's a plot and a ploy. Marriages will break up, relationships will break up. Families, that's children, breaking up. Oh, look at this. This is sick. They're going to kill sex. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Ooh-wee. I wouldn't want to be them. They are going to totally mess up. They already have. Oh, my God. Ooh, okay. Now, I don't know why he thinks he's going to manipulate this whole, I don't know where he thinks or how the money is going to come in. But Trump thinks he's going to make money off of that. Oh, maybe the prison states or something. Yeah, the private detention centers they have, put more people in there, and they're going to throw women in the lockup and make more money off of it. But what is going to happen is going to be an absolute battle of the failures here. Absolute. Celibacy, everything. You just get it away. It's going to be a sex battle. Uh-oh. There's definitely going to be that. And then she comes in. Here comes the law again. Yeah. Overwhelmed, confusion, celibacy, isolation. The whole concept of marriage was going to be weakened. The truth is going to be out there. Here we go. They're talking about victories with relationships. Miss Manosphere shit. It ain't gonna fly. And then somebody's looking for foreign influences. 3 of Wands. And when they look to recover, whoa. So basically the whole thing is to try to tear the woman down. They're gonna tear her down with pregnancies. And if she tries to do anything about it, they're going to make money off of her and the jail sentence. And they're going to send her to jail. See now? That's what that is. Catch her on recovery. And they're going to live to regret that tremendously. But that's what that is all about. You're going to try something new. Trying to try something new. That's what they're trying to do. So they're going to get the men on one end and they're going to get the women on the other end and fill their prisons, their new private prisons up and make money off of that. That's exactly what they're going to do. That's what the game plan is. That's the game plan. Keep it a secret, but he can't keep shit secret or anything secret. This fool's going to make an announcement. Here you go. Here comes an announcement. Told you can't keep anything secret. Mm-hmm. And he thinks that the Queen of Wands is coming under the rulership of the Emperor. You don't know much about a Queen of Wands, do you? And it will be absolute control. Mm-hmm. And they're going after, yeah. And the whole thing is the pregnancy, mother and child. That's the whole damn thing, mother and child. They're coming after the mother. And those who would not be mothers do not choose to mother. So that's what that is. That's all that is. That's all that is. And I've been on here 141, hour and 41 minutes. Okay. I'm going to take some questions and I'm going to wrap it up. It's time for me to move into the next phase of my day. So let's see what we have going on. Whoa. Okay. Hit the likes. Yes, thank you. Hit the likes. Thank you. Appreciate that very, very much. How about the Viagra sale? Ha ha ha. Yeah. They're threatening they're gonna lock women up. That's forced pregnancy. That's a rape. I don't care what anybody says. I see they did that over there. And you know where I found out about that? Watching Sherlock Holmes, the British version. That I didn't know anything about that. I forgot the name of the episode. It was the one about the guy on a bicycle. This woman, she had inherited her father's money. She was very wealthy. And I think she was walking across her property now. And here comes this idiot on his bicycle, all, blacked out, can't see who he is, following her wherever she goes. And then while she's got this guy is following her, she meets this other guy who kind of sweet talks her and vows to protect and other stuff. And like things just get to be too crazy for her. So she goes and seeks out Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes gets into it and comes to find out that it was, I don't know how he came up to it. I forgot. It was the guy who she had met. He was in all this covering with the top hat and the thing, riding his bicycle, who was following her around, stalking on her own estate. Yeah, it was that big. And to make a long story short, he had wined and dined her, and she was, I guess, falling in love until she realized, oh, wait a minute, this is the same fool that's been stalking me. Some kind of way, she found out. And then she resisted. And that's when he knocked her in the head and I think kidnapped her or something like that. Anyway, while he was doing all that, he was going to force her. He had hired a minister to marry them. And she was under duress, obviously duress. And Sherlock Holmes came to the rescue. Okay. So she got freed that way. But that's what this is. It's the same thing. And what they would do, they would marry the women and the women would end up, the women with money. It's the same romance scam, the women with money. And then women would end up dead like 6 months after the wedding. But all their property goes to their new husband. Okay. Yeah, that's some dastardly stuff there. Mm-hmm. This is just another phase of it. Okay. Okay, we've been here. Okay, let me come on down. Where was I? Yeah, this regime, this is something else. Yeah. Yeah, we do buzz back. Thank you, Realness with Mr. Roll. Per Malcolm. Yeah, that was per Malcolm. Okay, I saw that. And not in 2,000 years. No, they haven't. I understand, Carrie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. To Guatemala for what? I got the Catholics got that sewed up. My daughter down there a few years ago, several years ago. That's sewed up already. And you know what happens? Hey, Charlotte, you know what happens when those missionaries go down to those some of those places? They get caught up just like everybody else who's down there. And they can't say or do or change anything. They're dead if they do. So what's the point? Life with cats, okay. Coming past that. Oh, loose leaf tobacco outside your door. Oh my God! Yeah, okay. I would snatch that tobacco. My family is from tobacco country, but I can't smoke. Otherwise, I'd have snatched it right on off the stalk and rolled that bad boy up. Thanks, Kristen. Mm-hmm. What are you concerned about, Sheila? Oh, the Cretan can be born. Trying to sit. Oh, thank you. I saw that, Kristen, but I couldn't. I was back and forth and back and forth. Thank you. Yeah, my little pop up came. Yep, when you start messing with the money. Excel development properties. No, I have not. Should I look into that? He making the wrong, messing with the wrong people. Mm-hmm. 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 When he starts, I don't know if they're gonna mess around and arrest the wrong female, arrest the wrong child. I don't know what that is gonna be. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're welcome. Now let me tell you something, Kristen. You don't have to light sage. You can go spray it. That comes in spray bottles. You can get them on Amazon and just spray your area. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Colleen, happy Mother's Day to you too. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Ooh, sage tea. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice idea, Renee. Oh my goodness, with rosemary. Oh, I think I'll do that one. That's even nicer and cheaper. Mm-hmm. There are so many people who. Oh yeah, they're definitely coming out. Midsummer. Okay, something. Yeah. Norluni. Okay. Mm-hmm. I know that's not my cat. Okay. Yeah, that was so foolish. Everything is this. What is this? United States. Let's make a deal. Hello, Martha M. Yeah, they used to do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's gonna pick the mother. He's not gonna be bothered with her baby. Was that her husband or was that a boyfriend? That's my next question. And how is it that it can't be challenged? That's deep. That's not too much. $100,000 if you get caught. Yeah, I know he couldn't pick. Good. I'm so happy to hear that, Martha M. They did that back in my day. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. At least they asked. It is an evil bill. Oh my God. Fort Lauderdale? Hi, Linda. Oh, they might. And that's when it all hits the oof, it's gonna hit the fan like it never has. They do not understand. They know the power of a woman. They just have never had it aimed towards them full force. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, folks are twisted. Mm-hmm. Oh, always prayers. And I'm reading Martha's thing. My mother was a pharmacist. My husband's stepdad, a doctor. Prayer and loving wishes always help. Yep, 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 yep. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Having to choose. Can you imagine that? Mm-hmm. And what were you doing upstairs making all that noise, sir? Huh? Oh, you just ate. You're not eating anymore. Don't come up here with them eyes and then pawing me. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what you want to know. Anything hidden on the plane? Wouldn't that be something else? Let's look at that plane. Okay, Kamoya wants to talk about that plane too. Excuse me, baby. Let me get this. What lies beneath? Put that plane that Qatar just gave to Trump. Oh. Is there something hidden about that plane that Qatar just sent to Trump, that luxury airliner? What about? What's on that? Is there anything on that plane that could give us harm, that is hidden, that we cannot find, that can harm the United States? Is there anything on that plane that can harm us here? What lies beneath that gift to the president that he is not supposed to take, but he is? What is it? One more. Okay, let's see. Would you like some? Oh, look at that. Ooh, it is a problem. It's a bugaboo. Damn, does that mean it has infestations? Does that mean it has keeping a promise? Oh, so this was our transaction. You do what? Oh, look at this, y'all. Not to be trusted. I'm thinking of some type of bug like that we had before. Bank failure. So it's going to cost somebody money. Oh. It says free for all. It's a fabrication. Play shop. Play pit. Play pit in the air. A play pit in the air. It's a play pit in the air. Yeah, it's a setup. It is a setup of some kind. Let's see what the hands have to say. Okay. What's it talking about? Bank failure. What is all this? What is all this? Bugaboo. It's going to be a problem. Bank failure, promiscuity, sex shop. Those to me, when it comes to sex and all this, that's an arrangement for something. Those are arrangements. Those are transactions. Look at this. Okay, hands. We're going to look at the whole thing, the whole line, clarify the entire line. Bugaboo, keeping promise, betrayal, bank failure, promiscuity, once upon a time, love story, and a sex shop. Now, that's probably what it was used for in the first place. Sex is in the air. Okay. But what is it? What's clarifying? What is it now? Clarified. Oh, what about this plane? This luxury jet. Okay, now, will it hurt us, United States, the people, the citizens, citizenry? Will it hurt us? Will it hurt Trump? Okay. Questions to be answered now. That's what fell out. Hmm. It's still a foreign influence, but that's reversed. I mean, you know where it came from. It's not everyone. It's a selection of a selected area of the world. Yeah, we know it's Qatar and Hangman. Hangman is trying to do things the same old way, bribery. Okay. In this case, bribery. It's bribery. They're looking for listening devices. Yeah, probably got that for some blackmail. Complete with stewardesses, right? Okay. Yeah. This is where you kick back and just chill. So this is not a business plane. This is a fun plane. That's what's going to get somebody in trouble. A fun plane. Get out of here. So they done sent a plane for debauchery. Those who have such strict moral codes sent a sex plane to the president of these United States. What else do you want to know? And here it comes. That's a Knight of Wands. Relocating. Okay. Let's just see. I'd be blessed. A sex plane. Oh, it must be nice to have that kind of money. If I'm on the plane, that's the King of Cups. Oh, that's right up his alley. Ace of Swords. Oh, the truth is going to come out. Page of Wands, because the page is going to run and tell it. The page is, well, it's been on the news. I saw the plane. Nine of Swords, making people a little nervous, huh? I don't know why. It's about money. Is it a gift or did he actually buy it? Can't buy it. He can't. Somebody can't afford the plane. I never thought about that. Cannot afford the plane. It was supposed to be a secret. What's the secret, y'all? It was supposed to be a secret. Well, it's out now. Nine of Wands. Now they got to save face and try to figure out how they're going to get around this plane that everybody can see. It got out. And see, that's how they're going to catch him. Things are getting out. Anyway, I'm almost done. Almost done. Yeah, look. Whatever money that was supposed to have been put out for that plane is not there. That's the Knight of Pentacles. It's not coming fast enough. Here we have the Hierophant again, the cult leader. The prophecy, the Emperor. What about, okay, we know who it is. This is T-Rump's plane. We know this. This is isolation again. This is isolation. Here's an agreement. He made an agreement regarding this plane. So this is nothing new. This is just we weren't supposed to find out. Eight of Swords. Oh, now you worried. Now you worried? What are you worried about? It's out there. He went out and bought a damn plane. Another one. Nine of Pentacles. Because he could afford it. He took all that money. This is King of Swords. Uh-oh. It's King of Swords. This is all his stuff. Bottom of the deck. Trying to sit on his money. It wasn't supposed to be known. It makes him appear that he's trying to save money. He's not saving money at all. He just bought a new damn plane. We don't even need to look any further. No, that plane's not a Trojan horse. He bought that shit. Well, he was supposed to. He hadn't paid for it yet. I wonder if he bought that with who's was that Social Security money? Allegedly. I need to stop. He bought that. Or let's say it is not a teaser. What would it be? Test drive, test flight. I don't think it's a test flight either. It's part of a transaction. So he bought that with something. Hold on a second. My question is this. What did Trump buy or give to get that plane? What did he do to get that plane? What did he do? What did Trump do to get that plane? What did you do to get that plane? I closed the door because it was such a big fight out there. I'm like, I could not handle it. What did Trump do to get that plane? Okay. Ah! Drop this in here somewhere. What is this? Yeah. Drop it in there. Okay, let's see. No Trojan horse at all. He bought it. He worked for it. 8 of Swords. Whatever it is, he's worried about it now. Here's the 8 of Swords. King of Wands. That's his actions. Or whoever works for his actions. The Chariot. That's going to be the plane. 3 of Wands. Yeah, it's from foreign influence. That's Qatar. It's from Qatar. Yeah, it's to the prayers. King of Swords this time. I mean, you're going, ooh. To continue. This is death reversed. That is a continuation of some things. Opportunities. To pull in more opportunities. Told you that's a transaction. Is it like a down payment? Page of Cups, that's a small offering. That's a deposit. That's just a deposit. Air of money. Okay. To put something to rest or to put something to rest. 4 of Swords. King of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. You see what that is? You see that, right? You didn't see that? Look at this. Money. So that's the oligarchy. That's Trump. To strengthen his position. He's trying to hold on to what he has. He needs more money. He needs more money. He's got more anxiety than he has money. To make it happen, to whatever it is, to make things happen. That's what it is. Yeah, 9 of Wands, King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. All that stuff is just to try to make the female yield. This is in support of his, it's not a campaign anymore, but in support of his endeavors. That's what this is. To support him. Support him. They especially like the idea of trying to put the women on lockdown. Boy, when the girls for a whole year. Boy, That's basically what it is, to support his activities. Let's see. Is there any surveillance? So you want to know, is this new plane a Trojan horse? Is Trump's new plane a Trojan horse? No. But if he ever needs a few 100,000 here, you can take this plane. Well, I'll be. Real quick, I'm going to run through, say hello, and then I'm out. No. Yeah, Linda Russell. Anything hidden on the plane? No. $400 million plane. I just told you what that was. Uh-huh. Losing young men. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Martha. Oh. Yeah, you're talking about that prison thing. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, blessed Monday to you. Thank you too, Tracy Morgan. Yeah, it's all about becoming the minority. It's all about the takeover of the minority. You just didn't have any idea which minority was taking over. It was the oligarchs. Was house sitting for a friend last summer. This is Colleen. She had 3 cats. It was the cat. I know. That's why I never had a cat. Only dogs. I have to lock my bedroom. Not lock it. I just shut the door. But I did have a cat, the alley cat, and that was what I called her. Showed my cat how to turn the knobs with their paws. They can do it. Okay. Hey, Charlotte says, Lottie, I thought those pants were not. Be sure these. Yeah, Charlotte, that was hilarious. He will take it. Yeah. Plots are really expensive. Yes, they are. You sell it probably. Intent without direct is agitation. Yes, direction. Yeah, that his whole thing. For a mess to call. Yeah, well, martial law on what? Nobody's done anything for him to call martial law. He gonna make that martial law that be a big mistake. It might be on the wrong people. It's gonna be a very big mistake. Yes, that Viagra sale is over. Renee said also, don't care. Do you? Hey, Renee, I don't care either. Lord help us, especially the young generation. Our women don't have a chance if this passes. That's why they're moving out of Dodge. They're moving out of moving out of states and probably end up moving out of the country. Because this is vicious. This is really vicious. This is Handmaid's Tale on steroids. Tish is not a me. Who's Tish? AJ. Oh, that one. Yeah, he's gonna make people. He's not paying for. They don't pay for anything. $400 million job. If he ever needs $400 million, you're gonna see what he can get off that plane. Okay. Oh, hello, Lily 97. There's Allison up there. Hold on, let's see what you're saying, Allison. Oh wow, I've been talking a lot, haven't I? Oh, the solitary cyclist. That's what it was. Thank you, Carrie. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was. And he and they were criminals. What, Teresa? Oh Lord. Thank you, Teresa, for that. Did you everybody look at what Teresa said? That's what the BIA agents did in Washington State. German surnames in some tribes still to this day. That has always confused me. Okay. Married sickly native women. After they died, the agents brought their German wives over. So nothing has changed. Oh, my ears itching. Nothing. What are you trying to tell me? Okay. Nothing. Nothing has changed. Belated Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Annie. Belated Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, nothing has changed. So if you know your history, and even if you don't know your history, watch some of these old movies, the black and whites, especially in Europe, the murder mysteries. That's why I learned more watching murder mysteries from Britain. And not only that, but every now and then a Scandinavian one, and one from Denmark or Very rarely do I see a Russian one. Um, France, but Britain is still, it's still, I won't say it's, it might be, I don't, it's still impacted from that World War One and World War Two. They still talk of, um, and some others. It's like damn near over 1,000 years of stuff that still impacts the UK to this day. That how things were done. It'd be a good idea to watch and learn, and maybe watch it a couple of times to see how things were done, so that you can recognize them when they're done here. And that's what people don't get about me. I'm like, oh no, it's not highbrow. I'm learning some stuff here. I am learning some stuff here. Yeah. And so let me tell you point blank, 200-300 years, 500 years, it's like yesterday. That's what people don't want to hear. That's what people don't understand. 500 years to some people is like it happened yesterday. And I watched that. What was it, Midsummer Murders? Someone killed something, the person was murdered over something that happened 250 years ago. What? That mindset. See, that's what we don't and can't recognize, don't understand. It's there. That's why I said 500 years ago happens like it was yesterday. Keep that in mind. And it's so for some people a whole 1,000 years ago. Some people plan for things these oligarchs plan for things 1,000 years ahead. Kathleen G said, was there invest in my name? I don't know. Kathleen, what you mean by there? Is there an investigation? Kathleen, I don't know what you're talking about there. You have to explain in the comments, because I'm not going to be around here long enough to talk in the chat. What did you do when the dark comes to light? You don't have to do anything. I'm sitting here saying there's a bomb in it, carefully hit. Oh, no. That's not what its purpose is. No, ain't a bomb in no plane. That's a payment. That's a down payment. Hi, Joan Ware. Happy belated Mother's Day to you too. Allison, there you are. Allison knows. My energies are up. Yeah, I needed to go out and party with the fam yesterday. We had a good old time. Okay. Yeah, I know. But see, he that's called passing. But they identify, his brother says, we identify as white. And I said, I never would have said anything. I never did. Yes. Multi-ethnic. And he, yes. Well, and he's Peruvian as far as me and my pendulum, he's still Peruvian. You see how people get things turned around, how you get things twisted? Multi-ethnic and Peruvian. Yeah, his mom was Creole, but she was Spanish Creole. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what. The palace in the sky. Yeah, that's what I said. Yes, that's a down payment. Eskimo, they are Epstein too. You never know. In the sky, Teresa. I just thought about that. In the sky. And talk about international law. You think on the water there's no law. How about in the airwaves? Whose airspace? What happened when? Leela said, pull up some sleeves because I like it. Upper arms uncut. What are you talking about, Leela? Pull up sleeves. Okay. $400 million jet. I wonder how much gas. Anyway. The dominoes are falling. Yes. Cutie pie. Where you been? Or something. Yes. And now Renee D trying to make we the people pay for that some kind of way. Yep. AG Tish James money. Yeah, she gonna get him. Yeah, about that plane. Everybody saw it in the news. How bold? Oh, you think you're that bold, huh? You keep on thinking these people are weak, ineffective, and dumb. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's a deposit. Can you imagine how much was the bill? Mm-hmm. Could be. He can be lucky. He got two planes. Well, he's got his own personal plane. And he's got this new plane. Mm-hmm. Trumpenstein. Yeah, oh, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, indeed. Will something happen to him? Ain't nothing happened to that man. No. What? I don't feel anything happening to him ever. Not like we think. Uh, when Trumpenstein goes to Trump goes to the Middle East, will he be okay? He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be okay. Maybe a little indigestion. Maybe a lot of indigestion. Thank you, Kamoyo. Thank you. Linda, whatever happens to him, we don't want to smell it. All right, allegedly. Yeah. Thank you for. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, Kamoyo. You getting ready to take off now? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. The bank failed is somebody's money didn't go through, and they're a storyteller. Yeah, they're not even that. They're just a bunch of thugs. Yes, that's what they look like. Oh, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Storyteller. I don't know if I said it or not on this thing, but I would not be surprised if the administration has not contracted some of these gangs to do their dirty work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You saying, well, they said he was recruiting with the KKK. Not only that, I think some of them are from south of the border, too. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Trying to take who out? What's going on? Survival of the fittest. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. All right, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Happy belated Mother's Day. Okay. Yeah, there was the solitary cyclist. That oh yeah, and that's the thing about the Sherlock Holmes movies is or Arthur Conan Doyle, he is basically Watson because it's his professor, Dr. Bell, who is the Sherlock Holmes, and these were real people. These are real people. Sir Arthur was caught between two worlds. The world his mother was a single mom. Hello. Um, so he was in between the gentry and the professionals. And so he got his, if you notice, that's what his stories are about. It's either the gentry class or the professional class, and every now and then aristocracy. That's who he knew. And that's some of the things that they have done. Okay. So I think it was quite interesting. I could not miss an episode. I even read The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes when I was a kid. And so by the time Jeremy Brent came on, I was like glued to the TV. And then we lost him from cancer too. And that is my Sherlock Holmes for me. But I do like Benedict Cumberbatch. I do like him. The new Sherlock, the modern Sherlock with the cell phone and all this other thing. He was hilarious. Okay, now, okay. I watch, yes, from across, yes, I've learned a lot. Yes, Barbara, yes, indeed. I have British channels, Midsummer Murder, yes. Oh, you got 27 seasons. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and Terry says, I have a gala to attend on Thursday. To get you, yeah, Terry, why would you bring up nails when mine look horrendous? I'm like, what do I have to do? Oh, shucks. Girl, get your popcorn. Light is shining it's about to beam bright. No, that's sweet, Allison. They are also trying to get his convictions overturned. Oh, yeah, Sheila, they've been working on that and they just keep coming. Damn, they just keep coming. I don't know how his heart can take it because I think I would have fell out by now. Why is he being protected when he's so evil? You know, evil protects. Because so many people are making money off of him. That's why. Yeah, Annie V is Mr. Watson. TT, hello, hello. Oh, Luther and Wallander. Yes, I love them. Me too, Kimoyo. Oh, that Luther. I'm like, but he went nuts. I couldn't figure out if Luther was absolutely crazy or was Ruth crazy or were they both crazy. I couldn't figure that out. But anyway, what does go on in the air stays in the air. I hear you, Jenna. Hello, Merlene. Yeah, they could be. Yeah, they could very well be. And Lupin. Oh, Lupin. I said, I'm gonna have to sit down and watch that. First of all, it's got French subtitles. Okay. I'm gonna have to be in a certain headspace to watch that. I mean, absolutely bored stiff with nothing to do and want to be alert when I watch. Yeah, he was the best Sherlock Holmes. I think so. I think so. He says both were crazy. On that, no, oh my God, y'all have me up here 2 hours and 20. No wonder my daughter's sitting here looking at me like, "Are you ready? Are you ready yet? Are you coming home, Ma? You still out there in YouTube land? Are you coming home anytime soon?" Folks, thank you very much for hanging in here with me. I will see you soon again, and who knows what news I'll have to tell you. But when I get the good news, I'm going to jump in here, okay? Much love, folks. Yeah, time to go again, Kamoyo, and I will see you soon. Much love.